Well, earlier today we talked about improving our smiles. And one thing that always makes me smile really big is finding a company that actually listens to my needs, not just tells me what they think I want to hear, and then they follow through. And that is the case with 50 Floor. We have Carolyn Blackstotier here to tell us a little bit more about how it all works. How are you?
I'm good. And you're right, 50 Floor, one of the things that I take the most pride in is that we really care about the clients and we listen to our clients. And so I'm going to give you a bunch of examples today on how we actually do listen to what our customers are saying.
Yeah. Well, it starts with the very beginning, and that is the fact that there's an expert that comes to our house because someone listened to me there because I don't want to go anywhere right now.
Okay, yeah. So at a time that'll work for your schedule, one of our flooring specialists will come and they'll sit down with you. They'll bring hundreds of samples and then they'll ask you questions. They'll listen very carefully. What's the use of the room? What kind of lifestyle do you have? It's good that they come into your home because then they can actually see some of this for themselves.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of little kids? Do you have a lot of pets? Do you have any water issues in your house? All of those things they'll ask you, they'll listen, and then they'll say, what are you looking for? And they'll show you hundreds of samples. So for example, you say, I'm looking for hardwood. They'll show you all kinds of hardwood, all different types of woods, stains, you name it. Same with carpet, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, porcelain tile. They'll go through it all with you, listen to what you have to say. They'll give you some guidance, actually. They'll say, look, you want this in your basement den. Good, but I noticed you got some water issues. So let me steer you. Look and consider this other type of flooring that is water resistant or waterproof. So you get all of this expertise, all of this guidance, doesn't cost you a dime. You get to see what the flooring samples look like so you can make some aesthetic choices too about how it's going to look in your house. And this whole in-home consult is absolutely free.
It's absolutely free. They come at a time that works for us. And the installation is the exact same way. A lot of times when you have a big project, the contractor is the one that's like, okay, I'm going to be there at such and such a time. With 50 Floor, they ask us when they can come, when they can do the work. And for me, that's just really helpful because it's just such a crazy, crazy time. I think we all want to get projects done, but at times that work for us.
Exactly. So at a time again that works for you, and they'll come and they do it all at one period of time. I know a friend of mine who got some flooring done, hardwood flooring, and it extended over into weeks because, as you kind of mentioned, the person installing it had other jobs going on. Would come for an hour and then leave, and it was a mess. That's not going to happen with 50 Floor. You tell us when it's going to work for you to be there. Our crew arrives. They do everything for you, beginning with moving the furniture off to the side. You don't have to spend any time doing that. Then they pull up the old flooring, whatever is there, they get rid of it. We cart it away. Then they clean the subfloor, do any repairs that are necessary. Then they put down the new floor. They mop, they vacuum, so the floor's all ready, so they can move back all your furniture, appliances.
Right.
This whole process typically takes less than, drumroll, 1 day.
Love it. Less than 1 day, and it's guaranteed. You have to talk about that because if it's not guaranteed, in some of these places you could just get a contractor to put in some floor and it's not guaranteed. You were telling me that's a terrible thing to do for the product itself, right?
It is, because not only is the install guaranteed, and we'll check back with you, make sure everything's okay after the install is done. It actually also then makes sure that your warranty on your actual flooring product is also in place and not negated because the install was done correctly.
Exactly. So they back that up, of course. Now, someone is watching and they're like, okay, I hear you, Carolyn and Elsa, but funds are tight right now. I'd love to do it. I don't think I can. 50 Floor has an answer for them.
We have two answers. First of all, we're offering free installation on hardwood, carpet, laminate, and vinyl, for the whole month of October. And then we're also on top of that, if money's a little tight for you right now, we're offering 0% interest financing as long as you pay the balance off in full within the terms of the agreement.
That is amazing. 0% financing. Like 2% would have been great, but 0, we'll take it. Fine. All right. So, so they can do that. And of course, because you're watching Midday Maryland, you're going to save an additional $100 just by mentioning Midday Maryland when you call the number on your screen. Otherwise, type that into the promo code field and you can save it that way as well. Carolyn Blackstotier, thank you so much for being with us.
Sounds good. Thanks, Elsa.
And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.